guys, so yeah, sorry if I'm kind of like looking this way, that way. Setup's kind of weird. I don't really have the setup that I used to have because I kind of quit doing videos so often, so I kind of changed that. And up here is actually where I just take photos of stuff. And so yeah, the lighting's like perfect, and there's no like pretty backgrounds or anything. So yeah, sorry for that. Sorry for the lighting. This is just me filming on my iPhone. And yeah, so anyways, I went yesterday. I got the Christmas test candles. Essentially, of course, not all of them are test. Probably most of them will make it, but there are a few new ones that they probably consider more of a test, than others, specifically ones that have been out, over and over and over and over again. But anyways, yeah, so excuse my unwashed hair. When you have new test candle collections come out, you don't have time to wash your hair. You just get up, you go, you buy them, you just go. We just didn't, yeah, no time to wash the hair. But there's like 3 collections, I would call it. There's ones with snowflake lids, and then there's ones with like this really pretty like tree kind of like a pretty bronze color, and then there's just the typical White Barn core labels, and they just have plain lids. The first collection that I'm showing you, I don't even know what to call them. It says Camp Winter. That's what they all say on it, is Camp Winter. But to me, well, I assume that's the collection name, Camp Winter. But I would call them the Wilderness Lodge collection because I just got back from Disney and I'm kind of like, still in Disney. And these labels just remind me of like a Wilderness Lodge type theme. But anyways, yeah. And by the way, if you're just watching this video, all of these are already posted over on Instagram, so definitely always follow me there. I post so much stuff on Instagram, you guys. I say this so much because I do. I post stuff that I don't purchase myself, that is new, that you would like to see, even though maybe I didn't purchase it or like it. But yeah, I just always post there first. That is my #1 most used social media, and everything just goes there first. So make sure you are following me. I post like any and everything Bath and Body Works related. And yeah, I also post it on over to Facebook and Twitter, so I do have those if you don't have an Instagram, and all of that information is listed below. So please, please, please go follow me on Instagram and all the other ones, because I don't want you to miss out. I do post stuff and I get so excited about Bath and Body Works. So yeah, let's get started. I'm jumping into it. I'm like 3 minutes into this video and I'm not even showed a candle yet, so let's go. Okay. The first one is called Lodge, and it's called Snow Mountain. And I noticed that these say made with the essential oils, so I guess they're still kind of running with that essential oils theme, kind of, adding them into these Christmas candles and whatnot. I personally wasn't a big fan of any of the essential oil candles, like, the cinnamon, the almond. Those 2 were probably my favorite, but there's just so many of them that I just didn't care for, and they're even testing more of them now, which I posted on my Instagram recently. Yeah, so if you're interested in those, if you like those are on Instagram to see. But anyway, here's what this one looks like. And all of this collection has this really pretty, I'll take the lid off, really pretty like, like trees and like, what is that? Is that stars? Stars, snowflakes, whatever you want to call it. And they also all have like a frosted glass. So this one's got that green frosted glass. The only thing I don't like about the frosted glass is it tends to get, you can scratch it, and then you got like, it just looks bad. And that's the only thing I don't like about the frosted jars. But anyways, the notes in this one are made with notes of smoked embers, pine, and patchouli essential oil. It's very outdoorsy, it's very woodsy, it's a little masculine with like a little bit of that cologne type-esque to it, but it's definitely just sort of like a fresh balsam type candle. It's a little more, I don't know, I would say it's a little more sweet. you know, sweeter than fresh balsam. It's got a little something there, but it's definitely like a cousin to fresh balsam. But yeah, it's mostly like that outdoorsy type fragrance. If you like you know, like trees and greenery type fragrances, you would probably like this one. But yeah, it's cute though. I particularly like this packaging just because, like I said, it kind of reminds me of Disney. I know not everybody's going to care for it, but I thought it was cute. And then the next one is, we've seen it a zillion, quadrillion, bazillion times, right? Flannel. But I like the little bear on it. It's a nice little touch with his little scarf. And let's see. The notes in this one are made with orange peel and patchouli essential oils and notes of soft musk. We all know what flannel smells like. Am I right? Am I right? It smells like a hot date. It smells like cologne. It's very masculine. It's very cologne-like. But I think this one, I don't know, because of those like essential oils, I think it's like a toned down version of your typical flannel. It's not as strong, still strong, don't get me wrong, but not as strong. And yeah, it is tweaked a little bit just because it's, I don't know, it's just not your typical, I mean, it has to do with those oils, I'm guessing, but I like it. I kind of like that it's a little bit of a toned down version. I think that for those, you know, who don't really like such strong fragrances, maybe you could try this one this time. It's, you know, it's flannel though. I mean, it's not super new or anything, so nothing to get like too excited about. The next one is Frosted Cranberry, and I really love, you know, this reminds me of, what's the movie with like Chevy Chase? And they have, you know, they get the tree and they put it on top of their little like station wagon. I don't know, that always reminds me of that movie when I see like this kind of thing. But yeah, Frosted Cranberry, and then the notes in it are made with notes of iced cranberries and orange essential oil. And we all know what Frosted Cranberry smells like. It's fruity, it's cranberries, it's very simple, it's nothing complex. I don't personally care that much for Frosted Cranberry. It's not bad, it's just, you know, it doesn't wow me. But if Frosted Cranberry is your thing, I mean, you have to get, you know, this one with this packaging. It's just adorable. The next one is another repackage, and that is Hot Cocoa and Cream, except you look at the little squirrel, and he's got a plaid vest on. I mean, come on. And he's holding like a little mug. It is so cute. This one says, made with notes of milk chocolate, steamed milk, and nutmeg essential oil. This one, of course, smells like a little packet of the Swiss hot cocoa with marshmallows that you can get at your grocery store and make at home. You know, like the little packets with the marshmallows in them, the powdered, like, you know, hot cocoa. That's exactly what this smells like. If you like chocolate scents, you definitely will always appreciate Hot Cocoa and Cream. And then the next one is Winter. And the notes in it are made with orange and fir needle, essential oils, and notes of clove. In winter, it's just classic. It's you going outside on a snowy, icy cold day, and you're just taking, you know, a fresh breath of fresh air, and it's cool, and it's cold, and it's just, you know, it just feels good. Like, I'm a cold, like, air person, cold winter, holiday, Christmas, my thing. So I always appreciate this fragrance, and obviously I guess other people do too, because it always comes around. The next one is Spiced Apple Toddy. Again, we've seen this one before. And it says made with cinnamon and clove essential oils and notes of apple brandy. This one is just like okay to me. Every time I see this one, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like it. Like I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna like it. I just can't. I don't like that brandy note in there. I think it just gives it like a weird like twang to it that I don't like. But the spiced apple part of it, I like. If it just didn't have that brandy note in there, I think it'd be perfect. But I just don't like that. You know, that like I don't know, that brandy like twang. I just don't like it. Yeah, but you know, the packaging is cute. I like the reindeer with his little like hat on. And then for the love of all the candles in the world, Fresh Balsam is back. I just don't get it. obviously I think it has to be a good seller, right? Otherwise they wouldn't keep bringing it back like time and time and time and time again. But it's like after Christmas and you like go to an outlet or something, they just always have so many. And it's like almost no matter what time of the year you go to an outlet, there's always this candle, and it's like they're trying to get rid of it. And there's just so many, so I just don't get it. But yeah, fresh balsam, not even gonna, you know, it's an outdoorsy smell. If you want to smell, you know, trees and whatnot, there you go. But this one says, made with pine, cedarwood, and eucalyptus essential oils. Smells like trees to me. And then the two newer ones, like actually new fragrances. I like both of these, and I hope they both make it. The first one is Frozen Lake, and it's got like a little lantern. And the notes in it are made with juniper berry, eucalyptus, and lavender essential oils. My first thought of this one is iced vanilla woods. I think like when I just open it, I think iced vanilla woods mixed with what's that one they had last year? Something was it juniper berry? Berry juniper. It was juniper berry. Wasn't that the name of it? They're like mixed together, and maybe like a little bit of like sparkling icicles thrown in. But oh my gosh, I love this one. Like, it's so pretty. Like, it's almost like it's trying to take like a wintry, you know, like sparkling icicles type fragrance with like that sweeter sort of woodsy iced vanilla woods, but then they put like this berry note in there that just makes it so pretty, and it's even a little bit like perfumey. I love this one. Like I want 10 of this one because I like it that much. The only thing that I'm scared of is that it's kind of light, so it, you know, it probably won't be one that like, you know, fills the entire room, but oh my goodness, I love this one. Yes, I want more and more of this one. I love this one. Frozen Lake is a winner in my book. And then the favorite, you guys. Campfire Donut. Don't even with me at this one. I am so excited about it. Okay, there's the packaging. And it says made with notes of powdered sugar, glazed donut, and cedarwood essential oil. And when I saw this, I thought cinnamon sugar donut, it's going to be cinnamon sugar donut. But could it be like the cider, what was it, the cider donut they had the one year? Or the, crap, what's the other one? They did like another donut, cinnamon sugar donut, cider donut, pumpkin sugar donut. I was like, it's going to be one of those, and, you know, it's going to be a repackage of one of those. No, it's not. I mean, oh my goodness gracious. If you guys remember French Baguette, okay? French Baguette, the one that smells exactly like fresh bread coming out of the oven. They did that candle for like, I think 1 year, and they've not done it since. This right here, as close as you're going to get to that French Baguette candle. I don't think it's the exact scent, but it is so freaking close that you're not going to care. It's like buttery, warm bread coming out of the oven, and I'm so happy that it wasn't just like a cinnamon sugar donut, you know, repackaged, because we've had that one so many times. So good, so good. And again, I don't think it's the exact French Baguette that candle was, but it is so close. Like I said, if that was your absolute favorite candle and you're obsessed with it, I think this one is going to make you happy. But okay, that is all of those in that collection, in this Camp Winter collection with that sort of lid. So I'm going to grab the next collection, which is the Snowflake collection. Okay, so this collection just has these really pretty snowflake design lids. I love the lid. And then they sort of got like this, you know, like really pretty design. I like this packaging as well. Not too many new ones in this one, rather a lot of repackages. The first one I'll show you, of course, is just Vanilla Bean Noel. And the notes in it are vanilla bean, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla cake. We all know what vanilla bean Noel smells like. It's super, super sweet vanilla. I love it. I love it. My only concern with this one is every year they come out with it, it's just sort of on the lighter side, but it's still yummy, yummy vanilla goodness, you know, and marshmallow vanilla goodness, and it smells so good. It's so sweet. It's super sweet, and yeah, so I like that it's back. I just hope that it does kind of fill a room better than it has in the past. The next one is Winter Candy Apple. And the notes in it are candied apples, crisp pears, and oranges. And we all know what winter candy apple smells like as well. Sweet, sugary, smells like to me it kind of almost smells like some kind of taffy. It's just, you know, it's sweet, it's nice. We all know what it smells like, so I don't want to go into too much detail in those. And then champagne toast, which I think everybody really likes. I like the light pink wax in this one. The notes, bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, juicy tangerine. To me, it smells like Sprite, you know, with that bubbly champagne note in there, but otherwise it's like Sprite and champagne mixed together. I think that's what it smells like, and I always like that one. Again, coming back, cinnamon caramel swirl. And the notes in it are gooey caramel, grated cinnamon, vanilla bean, maple brown sugar. This one is so, almost like too disgustingly sweet. Like, it is super heavy on that caramel, and it is so sweet. And it's almost one of those that, like, I don't know, when you burn this one, I feel like that caramel is almost so strong and so sweet that when you burn it, it almost smells a little burnt. You know what I mean? So as much as I like this one on Cold Sniff, because I like the foodie scents, I like the, you know, the really sweet scents, it's almost one that I just feel kind of smells like it's burnt a little bit, like burnt. Like, kind of like if you ever burn sugar, like in a pan, you know, when you're like boiling and you put sugar in and it kind of burns or sticks to the bottom of the pan. I feel like that's almost what that smells like when you burn it, even though it's so good on Cold Sniff. 'Tis the season, of course. This one always comes back time and time again. And the notes in it are rich red apple, sweet cinnamon, and cedarwood. This one is a classic. It's Christmas in a jar. It smells like walking into a department store anytime around Christmas, and you sort of get like the apples and the cinnamon and like the pine cones and everything that you just smell when you walk into a department store at Christmas time. That's exactly what 'tis the season is. And then the last one in this collection, which would be the new one, is White Mint Latte. And the notes in it are fresh peppermint, white chocolate, whipped milk. And is anyone else, like, come on, where's Twisted Peppermint? I'm surprised. Like, we got Winter Candy Apple, we got Vanilla Bean Noel. Where is Twisted Peppermint? Anyway, and to me it smells like a white, like sort of white chocolate peppermint latte that you could get like at Starbucks. It's very, I don't know, it's very good. It kind of, I mean, to me, it kind of smells like peppermint marshmallow, which, you know, that one came out a couple years, came out last year, peppermint marshmallow. And then this one, I mean, it kind of smells like that with like a little bit of I don't know. I mean, with like just the slightest like little coffee note to make it just a little bit different. But otherwise, to me, it smells like peppermint marshmallow. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like super, super new. But I always like this one. Like, I always really do like a latte peppermint type smell, like the peppermint marshmallow. But yeah, that is the collection with the snowflakes on it. And then now we'll move on to like the White Barn labels, which is the plain lids. So the first one in this collection is Peppermint Rosemary. And I really love this green jar. I think it's pretty, very Christmassy. The notes in this one are fresh peppermint, iced rosemary, and eucalyptus. I love this one. Rosemary and peppermint, put it together. I can like get that bit of like eucalyptus, sort of like spearmint to it. Yeah, but that peppermint, rosemary, and like a minty fragrant, like just put it all together. It's good stuff. All these notes, I just feel like this one's on the money with the notes. Fresh peppermint, iced rosemary, eucalyptus. It's fresh, it's pepperminty. It's one of those that's going to clean out your sinuses if you're sick. I really, really, really like this one. It's one that I would definitely like get more of. The next one is Golden Amber and Oak. And the notes in it are golden amber, rose petals, and white oak. This one to me, honestly, kind of smells like the black tea rose. You remember that one, right? The black tea rose that just came out this year. It smells better than the original black tea rose though, because I wasn't like very like crazy about that one. I feel like it's softer. But yeah, this one reminds me of black tea rose. Like, just if I had to pick a candle that it smells like, that's what it smells like to me, if you remember that one. The next one is Mary Mimosa. Pretty red jar. The notes in it are sparkling champagne, red apple slices, and iced sugar crystals. This is like apples, fruity goodness of apples, because I love me some apples. Fruity goodness, apples, and I love it. And then like mixed with like some champagne, sort of like, I don't know, some kind of apple champagne concoction. And it smells really good, you guys. I really like this one. There's not a candle that I think of off the top of my head when I smell this one. So to me, right now, I'm like, oh, this one is so new and wonderful. But yeah, I really like this one. I really like that one. The next one is Spiced Graham Cracker. And the notes in it are ground cinnamon, cardamom, golden graham cracker. This one legit smells like a graham cracker, like honey, you know, a honeyed graham cracker. It does. It smells like a graham cracker. I love graham crackers, so I think this one smells good. It's on the lighter side though. It does. That smells like a graham cracker, y'all. Honey made graham crackers. That is what it smells like. I like that one. I really do. The next one is Blue Cypress and Vetiver. And the notes in it are blue cypress, fresh vetiver, and patchouli leaves. Fresh, clean, a little masculine, nothing too special. Know what I mean? On the lighter side, clean, fresh, little masculine, nothing too special. That one isn't anything that I would like stock up on. I could honestly just pass on that one altogether, but of course I got it because I want to show you guys all of them in the video. The last one here is Grapefruit Gin Fizz, and you guys, this doesn't, the Christmas, like the hot pink, I love the hot pink. Yeah, so here's what it looks like, and then the notes in it are ruby red grapefruit, sparkling water, and juniper gin. It's almost like non-existent. Like, I feel like you gotta like, you know what I mean, to get like even a little bit of a whiff of it. I don't get like any grapefruit. There's nothing fruity about this at all. It's very light. It's very, I would say it's more outdoorsy smelling than anything. Almost like a very, very like toned down, compressed, sparkling icicles. I mean, I don't really get any grapefruit. I mean, I don't get it. Grapefruit Gin Fizz. Yeah, this one isn't what I would expect. The name doesn't go with the smell, I don't think, at all. And it says ruby red grapefruit, sparkling water, and juniper gin. Juniper, maybe. Not juniper gin, but juniper, maybe. But it's very, yeah, just outdoorsy, clean. Smells good, but again, just kind of like this one. I don't know, that name, man, that is kind of, like, just a bummer. Like, come on. Like, that, by that name, it should be like, wow. Not impressed with that one. But yeah, guys, that is all of the candles I got. I got each one in each collection to show you. I don't know if there might be more at some point. Like I said, where's Twisted Peppermint? You know, they usually always do that one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for the bad lighting and the bad setup. I just don't really have one anymore because I don't film enough. But yeah, again, please follow me on Instagram. All of that stuff is below. I am Bath and Body Works Love Affair on Instagram, and yeah, I just hope you guys follow along. I try to always post the newest stuff that's coming out, you know, whatever I can get my hands on. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.